What up? Welcome back to another video. Today we are reacting to Pokemon Let's Go with a side of thoughts, and you tell me what you want me to react to next in the comment down below. Link to the original video down below, and you already know what it is. Let's get this started.
Getting lots of praise. And hey, it's either the best or the worst, but I don't get a paycheck from Nintendo or do actual thoughtful reviews, just kind of my experiences with things. And despite what you may think, I don't just blindly hate the series. So let's see what it's got. Pokemon Let's Go is sort of a spin-off, but not really. I've seen a lot of people call it a spin-off or not a mainline entry, but I mean, the game themselves called Core, so what do I know? I mean, I know it's Core, but I'm sure someone will still argue. In the game, you go through the Kanto region again and do the same things in the Kanto region that you did the last time we went to the Kanto region. Have I said Kanto region enough? Because hot damn, if you play Pokemon,
the first generation,
you love the Kanto region, right?
You can't blame them, man. You know, in the first generation, I get it, though. It's always Kanto. When it comes to a learning point, they got Kanto, GMAX, Kanto. I mean, yeah, Kanto. Wait a minute. Am I Gen 8 or Gen 1? Or Gen 7? I'm not sure about that debate. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure just Kanto Pokemon got on G-Master, so yeah. And when it comes to G-Master, only Kanto Pokemon got it. And when it comes to 11 form, Kanto Pokemon got it first, so you can't blame them, you know. You can't blame them. I don't know about Megas. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. Also you see G-Max Charizard first, so again, it's Kanto. It's Kanto. It's the first generation, you know, they're gonna be I know we've been to Kanto, Leaf Green, Fire Red, all that stuff. Again, the Johto game, Pokemon Go series, the first game with Kanto, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, that, and stuff. I get it. I get it. But yeah.
In the Kanto region. Look at all that stuff from your childhood. In the Kanto region.
So the last time I did Pokemon for Assault, I won't mind.
That video kind of sucked. It was my first video that wasn't Overwatch, and I was in the mindset of, if I'm an ass for the sake of being an ass, it'll be popular. I mean, that's kind of true for YouTube, because it's a piece of shit, but whatever. I don't want to do that. I talked about things that bugged me that didn't really bug me, and didn't even approach spin-offs in regards to some of my arguments. It was kind of rushed and forced, and I'm sure everyone's sitting here like, oh boy, he's gonna hate it, and I'm gonna in the comments about how much I hate it too because echo chambers are fun. I don't hate it. I don't hate Pokemon either. Yeah, Pokemon's a little stale, and yeah, this game isn't great, but I mean, I enjoyed playing it. About the same amount I enjoyed playing a mindless mobile game, because let's just dive into it. Pokemon Let's Go is a $20 mobile game disguising itself as a full-price game. Is that bad? Yes. Does it make the game itself bad? No. For me, it essentially boiled down to the game was fun, but the aesthetics were fucking terrible. I mean, it's kind of going back to what I was saying about it being a core game or not. I don't think a spin-off would have gotten this much of an ad campaign, features, and accessories. Remember commercials for Pokemon Conquest? So does no one ever. It's pretty clear that Game Freak is viewing this as a major title, whether it's how much it's promoted or the $50 accessory it keeps telling you to buy. So the aesthetics, it's really disappointing to see titles like Zelda or Mario make such a graphical leap, and then Pokemon just gets the upscaled Citra 3DS emulator filter with a few more polishes. I mean, look at those shadows, man. I honestly believe this was either a 3DS or phone title, and then they decided, we can port it and sell it for more. It would have been cool to see it in a style similar to Pokken, but maybe they're just saving that for Gen 8, but that's not really an excuse. Graphics are kind of charming, just not what I expect for a Switch title. I mean,
what do you say? What was your name?
Is a major title. Whether it's how much it's promoted or the $50 accessory it keeps telling you to buy. So the aesthetics, it's really disappointing to see titles like Zelda or Mario make such a graphical leap, and then Pokemon just gets the upscaled Citra 3DS emulator filter with a few more polishes. I mean, look at those shadows, man. I honestly believe this was either a 3DS or phone title, and then they decided, we can port it and sell it for more. It would have been cool to see it in a style similar to Pokken, but maybe they're just saving that for Gen 8, but that's not really an excuse.
That for Legend
Graphics are kind of charming, but just not what I'd expect for a Switch title. I mean, the style's just...
little that would know at the time.
I'm not against cutesy graphics. I think Game Freak's town looks great, and I'm hoping the next Pokemon looks similar to that, or even how fucking Yokai Watch looks. Not this. This doesn't look like a current gen game, especially one created by one of the top grossing companies in the gaming industry. It is really cool how
Ryan Pokemon
some have unique carry animations, which are adorable, but the rest of the animations are so mechanical. It's the same models we've been seeing for 11 years, doing the same 3 animations for each one, essentially. So many are just rotating a model or moving it back and forth on the X, Y, or Z axis, while it statically does its idle animation, which is even more depressing for Pikachu or Eevee special moves. You'd think those would get a little more flair. I've had people argue, oh man, there's so many Pokemon, you can't have unique animations for all those Pokemon, which one, shut up. That's dumb. Again,
animation.
one of the top grossing gaming companies. And two, they have done that before with the Pokemon Stadium titles. This entry only has the original 51 Pokemon anyway, plus 2 forms of Melton. The title is supposed to bridge players from Go to mainline, so don't you think it'd make more sense to put extra effort into a game that's supposed to bring in more of a fan base? A lot about this game really does just feel like a cash grab from Game Freak. The unique cutscenes in the game look really nice. If there was any love put into the game, I'd say it was placed in these and the carry animation, since they play out how I feel Gen 1ers imagine the scenarios when we only had a text box and screen flash to stimulate these events. But the rest is just so lifeless, whether it's the glaringly obvious NPC pathing.
Oh yeah, man, that rival character is bad. I got Pokemon channel, you enjoying it. You wanna know my thoughts about Legend of Arceus? It was written by my Pokemon region and all that stuff. I got on my Pokemon channel, so yeah.
Or most Pokemon just turning and hopping for attacks. A lot just feels rushed out, and a lot feels out of place for a current gen title. So the gameplay, I think it's alright. My main complaint was just the lag of the controls and difficulty. I'm not entirely against motion controls, but it takes an extra second to throw the Pokeball. Maybe more when playing co-op.
About this, so we like 4 minutes in the video. But about that, I love that you can play with somebody else with the other Switch controller. So it must be better. And then though they're using your team, I think it's still pretty dope that it had multiplayer in the game. So yeah, that's awesome to see. I guess kind of like a multiplayer feature without being online, local play. That's awesome to see,
And sometimes, no matter how hard you're pressing the analog, your character will just kind of stutter, and it gets annoying. Luckily, if you play the...
Also, about that, can we talk about that Gold Mirror Rock, though? I feel like, if anything, that was a great improvement right there. That was a great improvement, just after you see the mirror goes. I feel like that was excellent to do. I love that. I also wonder, like, some kind of quest of, like, soul post or something like that. Or, like, a, trainer thing. I think so.
Handheld, you forgo the Joy-Con motion and just press button to instantly pop out a ball. But the game still drops frames rather frequently, and to a noticeable extent, too. A lot of complaints about them dropping held items techniques and lots of other competitive stuff. But I can understand that since it is supposed to be the bridge. It'd be hard to pick up the battle system and learn all of those new things. What I don't understand is the it's for kids excuse. This is the dumbest excuse for this because the kicker is this is a remake of a game for kids that people played when they were kids. It's not like the original Pokemon was all that difficult anyway. If you're gonna remake Yellow, why dumb down the difficulty so much? Are kids really that much dumber than when... I'm okay with easier difficulty if you give me a challenge or a difficulty option. But the game makes it fairly obvious we'll be doing that, whether it's from the language screen or your friendly rival.
They had that. They're trying to get the Pokemon Go community in this. I see.
Hey there, buddy, chum, pal, friend, buddy, pal, chum, bud, friend, fella, brother, amigo, pal, buddy, friend, chummy, chum, pal. Great, you're catching that Pokemon. Wow, your Pokemon are looking so much stronger from that catch. But let me heal him anyway. What's that behind your ear? It's some revives and potions and balls. And they're all yours now. Holy Arceus, what's that over there? It's me, coming at you live with the keys to my house. Take them, buddy. It's yours. My sister, yours. Say, pal. Now we're in fact pals and best buds. How's about a Pokemon battle, buddy?
Are we gonna have rivals in Legend of Arceus, I wonder? Like, will we? Like, how's that gonna work? I guess, if we do, let's just hope we're not like, I don't know, again, in Generation 8, we did, have Marty and B, and B kind of was like that, we're kind of like Gary and, I forgot the character's name from Black and White. I know, I'm a Universe fan, I don't remember, but, yeah, the, rival from Black and White 2, the sequels, but yeah, it was like that too in Silver, right? Also, it was like that, so, yeah. So we see.
I love and believe in you!
That's how in,
what's your Pokemon doing?
In the way.
You splishy splashy on me. The whole funny thing must be another video entirely. I think it's dumb to have someone to challenge you and instead just have a gratification simulator. They don't have to be an ass, but sure as hell shouldn't be an ass kisser. Speaking of challenge, there's hardly any in this game. Your main Pokemon can one-shot most trainers, and because of the special moves they get, there is almost no reason to ever use any other Pokemon. All Pokemon gain experience from catching and battling, whether they are in it or not, and I believe there's a way to turn that off. Most trainers only have 1 or 2 Pokemon as well. A lot are upset that the wild counters are just being the mobile game, and I mean, outside of the lazy animations of that too, I don't have too much of an issue with it. Wild counters tend to get tedious for me, but this at least makes them quicker. Plus, I enjoyed the Safari Zone, and this basically turns it into that. However, it doesn't feel very rewarding to get Pokemon now, though. It is pretty fun to do the catch combos, which connect you Pokemon with better stats, or increase your shiny chances. It also seemed to draw rare Pokemon whenever I passed 10. I think to get the best of both worlds, you can take Let's Go's approach and have the Pokemon appear in the overworld when going through grass. That is just fantastic, even if it does lower the difficulty of some areas, since you can easily avoid encounters in, say, a cave or something. But when you engage with a wild battle, have it be a Pokemon battle still.
Play the original game.
The wild one, it could do something like show it's weak. Have the option to enter the Go mini game to catch it. That could wind up making those feel dragged out, however, but it's just at its core, it's still a Pokemon game. People want it to be a new title, but it's just a very flashy remake of an older game that they're charging full price. Honestly, if I was going to choose one thing to complain about this game, it would its price. I think it should be more around 40. It has less content than Sun Moon, or even Fire Red and Leaf Green for that matter. Hell, Mega Man 11, which was a brand new game with completely new assets, got for 40. Or take into account that Monster Stories, a $40 3DS game with more content, got ported to mobile for 20. So by essentially doing the reverse of that, you'd still land around $40. But this can still give some mindless enjoyment similar to that of a mobile game. I've seen a lot of people attacking it viciously and praising it endlessly, and whereas, yeah, the video was more pointing out flaws, it's because the good parts are just the same as other Pokemon games, so they don't really shine through. The next gen will probably be my last attempt to stay into the series. It's pretty obvious Game Freak is aware that they just make anything and people will still buy it and praise it, which, hey, maybe I'm just wrong on that it's just weird because I used to really like Pokemon. Since the moving forward parts of Let's Go are the overworld Pokemon for both encounters and following, I can't wait to see if they remove one or both in the next title, since most of them seem to take one step forward and two back. I think if you like competitive Pokemon, probably give it a pass. There also really isn't online or a substantial post-game. If you want just some mindless Pokemon fun, then it's right up your alley. It's definitely a nice game to chill out with and play while you settle down or something. Just probably wait for a sale or get it as a Christmas gift.
That's it for the video. Make sure subscribe, you made it far in the video, and yeah, that's it for the video, and yeah, peace.